In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best method for farming mushrooms in Creatures of Sonaria. So make sure you stick around as this in-depth guide is going to have you set for 2024. So smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and with that said, let's get straight into this banger. So the first thing with this method is passive mushrooms, and it's really helpful as you practically do nothing. The game just gives you mushrooms for playing, as we can see on this chart. Also, I'll have these information links in the description down below if you want to look at them in your own time. But now let's talk about the chart. So every 2 minutes, you'll receive 5 mushrooms. 10 minutes, you'll receive 25 mushrooms, so on, as you can see on the screen right now. And pretty much, it might not seem like a lot initially, however, trust me, this adds up. And when we dive into the most crucial part of this guide, these passive mushrooms pair extremely well with it, and you'll be getting mushrooms in no time. So without further ado, let's jump right into the crucial step: missions. Now, to make this method as effective and efficient as possible, you want to pick the fastest possible creature you own. I'm going to be using the Braquiwok. Let me know if I butchered that in the comments down below. But as soon as you've selected your fast creature, you want to head down to the bottom left of the menu screen and go on missions. You're going to have 4 options: event, regions, creatures, gachas. Go on regions, as that's going to be the main focus of this video. So the 16 regions, and depending on what creature you chose, some can be a little annoying to get to, such as the underwater ones, like coral reef. And but ideally you want to get a creature that can go on both land and underwater. But these regions range from 5 to 7 missions within them, and they're incredibly easy to do. It takes roughly 5 minutes on average to complete all the missions within. And if you did like Volcano Island, for example, within 5 minutes, you're going to yield 27 mushrooms. Plus, the great thing about this is you're getting passive mushrooms in the background by doing absolutely nothing but playing the game. So if you were to do this, let's say in 6 minutes, right? You're going to get 27 mushrooms for completing all of this, plus an additional 15 mushrooms for 6 minutes of playtime. So that's 42 mushrooms for 6 minutes of your time. So I think with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the numbers and how much mushrooms you can get every hour by doing this method. Sure, you guys have been waiting for this, the hourly rate. I pretty much just did an average of 5 minutes to complete all the missions within a region. And then I just did an average of 6 missions, as it was kind of like 50-50, some regions having 5 missions and others having 7. But with enough said, here is the hourly rate. Using this method, you'll be getting 438 mushrooms an hour. You get 288 from the missions and 150 mushrooms from an hour of playtime. Let me know in the comments down below if there is a better or more effective mushroom making method. I know you could definitely AFK, but there is kind of some complications to that, especially with the recode. You know, having tornadoes, floods, volcanic eruptions. You might actually die being AFK, but I think I did good with this method. And I think this is the most effective method coming in 2024. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, comment down below. I'm going to be doing more Creatures of Sonaria videos, and I'm sorry for the long wait. Having Dinosaur Arcade being discontinued and such has kind of slowed my content down, but we're getting into more games. So expect some Kaiju Universe, Creature of Sonaria content, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick guide, and I'm sure there's more to come.